Hey, it's Don here. How you doing? I want to check in about something I've been reflecting on based on my experience, and that is the role that success plays in driving so many of us, and particularly, I think, again, those that found companies and you know drive toward our goals. While I think it's important to recognize our successes and accomplishments, I think the danger becomes when we are attached to those successes and our own view of ourselves from that perspective, that we orient toward our external successes, and have sort of an outside in identity, if you will, right? That we become defined by our success. And the danger is sometimes, circumstances are beyond our control. Certainly the pandemic has shown us that in spades with respect to so many businesses. And I think the way in which, just being attached to identity becomes such a danger. It shows up really in three ways, in my experience. The first is that, when circumstances are beyond our control or things just change in our business and in our life, we can, first of all, start to develop significant self-doubt and get almost self-absorbed in a way, and questioning ourselves. The second way it shows up, this having this outside-in identity around success. The second way it can show up is through self-criticism. We can really start to undermine ourselves by critiquing every single decision that we're making. And there's a lot of spotlight on us as business owners, as leaders, and it's easy to fall into that trap. That if we're not having success all the time, that we start to critique ourselves in ways that actually undermines our performance and the way we show up as a leader. And the third thing that shows up in the danger of having this outside in identity around success is that we can become so disenchanted in a way with constantly chasing that next level of success, and constantly moving the goalposts, because again we want to fuel that identity, is that we can become cynical and, in my experience, disengaged. And that's a very, very dangerous place for business owners, obviously, and leaders, because we need to lead. And if we're cynical and we get disengaged, others can feel it and things start to really break down. So those three things, again, that I think are real dangers of having this outside-in attachment to a success identity, if you will. The first is that self-doubt can really undermine how we show up. The second is that we become really critical of ourselves and often others. And the third is that we become cynical and disengaged. And I'm going to talk in one of my upcoming shares about the antidote that I only discovered by hitting rock bottom, and from that place discovered a whole new way and a new identity around pursuing our goals and ambitions, particularly as business owners. All right, hope you're doing very well and look forward to talking again soon.